Onto the submachine guns. My favorite one is very, very, very close. You can't go wrong with any of them. The thing with submachine guns, you can compare a lot to each other. For an example, E-Red and the Karma, very, very similar. E-Red has a little bit more fire rate. I'll show the fire rate bar graphs in. There's a link in the description. They also released that. E-Red has a little more fire rate than the Karma, but the Karma seems to be more accurate. It says the accuracy is less. It seems to be more accurate though when you play with it, and it can kill faster. I think the E-Red could actually get a 6-bullet kill, which the Karma will be mainly 5 in that situation. So it's very close. For public matches, it seems that the E-Red might be a little better. It might be the opposite for competitive. But talking about public matches, E-Red's a very good public match gun. But the other guns you can compare to each other are the FHR and the Evo, because of the two high fire rate submachine guns. And I think the FHR is much better. I think because its fire rate has more fire rate and the bullets to kill is less. The Evo does have, you can switch that assault rifle, which another thing I try not to use because it's not allowed in competitive. But if you really like that hybrid gun, really enjoy it, I can see this being one of the better guns for you. But I think FHR and Evo can be compared because the high fire rate, and the FHR wins that battle. And the other two that are very similar are the HVR and the UMP, or the MacTav 45. More of a slower fire rate submachine gun with some range. The UMP has better range. It's easier to hit people in range, but sometimes I feel like the fire rate is too slow. It's almost like the Razorback, and it's just too slow. So actually one of my favorite submachine guns in this game, might be my favorite submachine gun in the game right now, is the HVR. Kind of like the K-Bar, you don't need a sight. I tried the sights on it. The iron sight, floating sight, whatever you want to call it, is better. It doesn't recoil as much. So you throw quick draw on it, you throw grip on it, and rifled barrel, and that's all I put on submachine guns. Literally every submachine gun are those three. So that's all you really need. Love the HVR. Same thing on the E-Rad, those 3 attachments, same thing FHR. Karma will be, I'm not going to make an Evo class, probably my least favorite submachine gun, even though it can melt in public matches. But the Karma will be different. It'll be those same attachments, quick draw, grip, and rifled barrel. But I don't like the iron sight that much in this game, on this gun, because it seems to pull left a lot. It's similar to Ghost. Karma is like the Vector in Ghost. Pretty much the same gun. And what did everybody use on the Vector? They use reflex. Same deal in this game for me. This gun, I love reflex on it. So that's the only different attachment. I throw reflex on the Karma. Even the UMP is the same thing. Quick draw, grip, and rifled barrel. Very deadly gun for range. So like I said before, if you're a submachine gun player, but you've seemed to find yourself in range battles, but you still want that mobility feel that submachine guns have, I'd recommend the K-Bar if you're going for an assault rifle. But if not, it's number one, actually probably the UMP, because it's the best submachine gun in range, and it has the mobility of submachine guns, or the HVR because it can get some range as well. They're the closest thing to assault rifles that aren't assault rifles, if that makes sense. So those are my favorite guns. Pretty much said that all of the guns, I like all the guns in the game, but I have some that I do better with. My best KD has got to be the OSA, ARX, whatever you want to call it, and then it's got to be the Volk, the HVR, FHR, E-Red, somewhere around there. Literally any gun can be good. It's all about feel. How do you like the iron sight? Can you move around okay with the guns? I'm sure the LMGs and the shotguns are good. Never tried them. I've died from the raw a lot, so probably a good gun. As far as snipers, haven't tried these bottom two enough. EBR, I hate the recoil on it, but it is a one-shot. Could swap it to an assault rifle. Not a bad gun. Longbow intervention, pretty much the same stats. Intervention, more mobility. Seems to be more accurate, but I seem to get more hit markers with the intervention than I do with the longbow, so I'm kind of leaning towards that. I hate hit markers with the sniper. But that'll do it for my best weapons in public matches. Stay tuned for best rigs and perks, streaks, lethals, tacticals, stuff like that. I'm making another video on those and a competitive class setup video, so stay tuned for that. Please drop some likes. We're trying to get some more likes here so we can keep doing these videos. We got to see if these videos are popular. And yeah, that'll do it. Okay.